Hey guys, this is Haley from OneOwnerArts.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make this cardboard woven mat. So I made this a while ago for my rabbits and they really enjoyed it. As you can tell, it is shredded to pieces. At first they kind of ignored it, but then I just left it in their cage for like a week or so, and then they just started destroying it. So my rabbits really enjoy this. As you can see, it's very shredded apart. And this one wasn't made as well as this one, but I just used scissors to make this one, and you can totally feel free to do that. It takes a little longer and it also hurts your hands more because you have to really squeeze hard to get the scissors to cut the cardboard. But the bunnies really enjoyed this, and I am sure your rabbits will as well. So what you're going to need to make this mat is a cardboard box or just a big piece of cardboard. You want to make sure that there isn't any dyes or colors on the cardboard that you're using. I am also going to be using a utility knife, but the first time I made this, I only used a pair of scissors and it worked fine. It just cramped up my hand after a while. Then I have these two straight edges here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but this is just to make it look nicer. There's no reason you have to use a straight edge because I didn't use a straight edge the first time I made it either. So then I have a piece of wood. This is just for when I'm cutting the cardboard with the utility knife. I don't cut into the table. So you don't need this if you're going to be using scissors. So the first thing you're going to want to do is cut a square out of your cardboard, and you're going to cut it as big as you want your mat to be. So I'm personally just doing this a square 15 by 15 inches. So all I'm doing is just placing my straight edge right where I want to make the cut. Then I'm holding the straight edge with one hand and cutting with the other. So just like this. So here is the piece of cardboard that I have for my mat. So this is just going to be the base of our mat, and what you're going to want to do is cut another square out of your cardboard the same size. So I now have two pieces of cardboard that are the same size cut out. What I'm going to do is take one of them and cut 1-inch slits all the way across. So I'm not making it exactly 1 inch, I'm just doing an approximate. So I just have my straight edge here and I'm just going to cut along it. And I've now just cut one strip, and what I'm going to do is do this all the way across the whole piece of cardboard so I have tons of little strips. So this is what it should look like when you're all finished cutting strips into your piece of cardboard. Next, you're going to take the other piece of cardboard that you cut out earlier, and you're pretty much going to do the same thing with this sheet, except you're not going to cut all the way across the cardboard. You're going to leave about 1 inch on top and 1 inch on the bottom, and I'll show you what I mean. So what I'm doing here is I'm just placing my straight edge on top of my piece of cardboard, and I'm only going to be cutting from here down to about here, which is about 1 inch from the bottom, and that is so that your mat won't come apart. And you want to make sure you do this carefully, because if you do slice all the way through, your mat's going to be not as sturdy. So here's the cut I've just made. As you can see, I left an inch on the bottom and an inch on the top, and I'm going to be doing that throughout the whole thing, and I'm going to be cutting the same distance apart, so this far apart on all of them. So as you can see, I have now finished making all the slits in this piece of cardboard. So next you're going to want to take all the strips that you cut out before and just take one at a time, and what you're going to do is simply just weave it through the cardboard. So it's really simple. All you do is you kind of just make sure, bend it open like that so that you can slip it through. And then it comes out the other side. So then you're going to bend it up and push it through. And bend this one up, push it through. Bend it up. Push it through, bend it up, push it through, so once you have done that, what you're going to want to do is take the slit you just put in and pull it down so that it's nice and snug at the end of the cardboard, just like that. Then you're going to do the same thing with the next piece, except instead of starting underneath, you're going to start on top. So you're going to go under the one you went over last time, and over the one you went under. So here's the finished product. As you can see, it looks woven, and that's pretty much what I did. And it is pretty simple to make, yet it takes a while. And by the end, your fingers might be a little sore, as you do have to use them a lot to weave the cardboard together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to make one of these for your rabbits, as I'm sure they will love it, just like mine do. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!